Texas wasps are scary.
Alright, so if you haven't figured out what we're doing today, guys. We are putting together the Trans Am suspension.
We're doing a cold air in? No. Okay, so here in white we have the Stranos springs. I know it's kind of an obscure name if you're not an F-body person, but these are pretty renowned in the F-body community. So I'm really excited about these. They should be about a 1.5 inch drop. Not a whole lot, but yeah. And here we got the Koni non-adjustable
ST...
No, it's like STR.T or something like that.
Yeah, some weird name.
It's like street for short. These came out not too long ago. I've really been itching to get my hands on them because they're pretty competitively priced and they're supposed to work well. Lifetime warranty. So let's put it together. So all of this here is garbage now. The only piece we're gonna have to reuse is this top section here. I'm gonna replace this upper control arm here too. Actually, it feels pretty good. Well, nonetheless, I got the parts. I'm gonna do it anyways. Although I'm surprised that ball joint feels not as bad as I thought it would.
Once everything else is tighter, that's when it goes shit real fast.
Yeah. These are notoriously rusty, and yeah, that seems to be the case once again. I was hoping to get some paint on this.
You want to hit it with the sander? Sand some of that rust off?
Yeah, maybe that wheel you have, the lizard wheel. Firm, tight, nice.
Now we got one strut built out. Let's go ahead and move on to the other side.
Oh, holy ISO, Batman. Oh, that might be copyrighted. Holy ISO, Bat person. So this is kind of like the upper control arm slash strut mount thing. They're notoriously super rusty. I just saw that a company has started producing these again. But for the most part, you got to reuse them. So I'm just going to clean this up super fast with a wire brush and maybe throw some spray paint on it so it's a little fresher. Okay, so here's one that I haven't cleaned up yet. Here's one that's just been cleaned up. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I'll throw a little bit of paint on there and it'll be pretty good.
These are beefy.
This rubber isolator here thing, I'm going to reuse it. It's in halfway decent shape, so I'll just clean that up. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that to this side, throw a little paint on them, and reassemble everything.
Alright, so we have been slaving away at these suspension components. Paint's still drying, but we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we got better things to do. We'll watch paint dry. Alright, that'll do.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a lot firmer.
Yeah.
Definitely. This will go on like this. So here, I think. Where is it? This way. It's this one. Like that. And that piece is ready to go in now.
Alright, yeah.
Front struts and springs are on both sides, so that's pretty cool. All that's left is to knock out these sway bars real quick. Got a new set of bushings, as well as these really neat Moog tie rod ends to replace that with, so it should give the car a great nice new feel. I'd like to upgrade my sway bars in the future at some point, but this will definitely be a good like stop loss for now. And I'm getting excited now. I can't wait to see it resting on the ground. So let's put those on real quick. Sway bars are really, really freaking heavy. So before the actual bushing, before I go to actually change the main bushing, I'm gonna start by sway bar end links, just loosely on place. These are kind of cool because they have this, well, I'll show you. It's usually a pretty good thing to do. It'll really make a big difference with how the car loads up in the corners. Oh, there's a bit of dirt there, gross. Comes up from the bottom, another bushing and washer. You get your solid center section here. It just slips on over it. Another bushing and washer. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Normally, you can put this bushing on and it's like, great, now how do I get to the bolt with the nut? But this barrel nut makes it so you can just kind of push right on over it. And that's pretty cool. Seems to be working out really well. I'm excited about that. I'm just going to leave these loosely in place right now because I want to do my bushing first, and I won't be able to move anything if they're tight. So that's good for now. The SD card for the camera filled up, so I had to stop for a minute and go take some stuff off of it so I'd have more room to finish up this project. So I just went ahead, I snugged down the sway bars. That's done, it's good, don't worry about it. So now I'm ready to put the wheels on and lower the front down and get my first taste of that low life. Let me know what wheels you want to see me run on the Trans Am. I'm really curious, colors, styles, brands, all of it, just even sizes. Let me know what you think would look good. Just a little though. Well, that's the thing with lowering springs, everything settles with time. It hasn't even been on a first drive yet, so it really is too soon to tell. It does look a little bit lower. I'm sure it'll look a lot lower after the first drive. And part of why I did it this way, well, broke it up, was number one, cost of course, but number two is so it gives the car time to settle. I'm thinking next payday I'm going to order the lower control arms, tie rod ends, outer and inner, and swap all that over. By then the car should be sitting good and low and it'll be ready for the alignment. So I want to replace the spring here, the shock here, and the sway bar in link. It's a little dark, I'm sorry. Oh, that's pretty straightforward, easy to see, but it took me a little while to track down the strut mount. So to come up here, I know this looks a little crazy. I had to pull this up and out of the way. I had to remove the T45 bolt that chills out right here so I could slide this out of the way and pull the carpet out. But this piece of foam is the strut. Is the top of the strut right there.
Okay, well, I just realized the microphone wasn't on for like that entire part. So I'm gonna reset what I said a second ago because I don't know how long the microphone hasn't been on. And you already saw everything, so you saw what got done. But the microphone is now on, and the car's done. It's on the ground. It's sweet. He said it's about an inch and a half drop. The rear already looks really low. It looks really good. It should settle a little bit more. And I'm pretty stoked about this. You guys, let us know in the comments below how you feel about the TA getting dropped. So that's the rear right now. We said it'll settle in about a week and a half. It's kind of dark, so it's hard to see the shadows, but it looks pretty good. And here's the front. Nice. Pretty stoked. So we're gonna go for a quick test drive. We still need to do some realigning of the diff on the pan hard bar. He's got an adjustable pan hard bar, but I don't know if you can see it. The rear tires are a little off. The rear axle was kicked off to the side just a tad bit due to the lowering. So we're going to adjust that with the pan hard bar adjustments, and it should be good to go. But first, quick test drive. That won't hurt, huh? One rear old spring, old shock, old spring, old strut and spring combo. See all the grease in there that leaks out when your struts and your spring, or when your struts and shocks leak. The valves get blown out, they start to leak out oil. And you see that broken nut up there? So it was definitely time to get these parts replaced, and pretty freaking stoked. Finally got it done. Like Ben said at the beginning of the year, there's a couple of things that he wanted to accomplish on the TA, and they're all done, baby. That was new exhaust, done. Suspension, done. New door, done. You guys saw all that, so really awesome things coming into play. We also got a little project back there, but more on that later. This exhaust.
Already, we're going straight.
The road's not even
Doing slow.
Alright, we're here after the first test drive. Ed's gonna need some camera adjustment. My battery might die, so this is gonna be quick.
Already smoking tires. This is gonna do it worse now.
You wanna give any thoughts after the test drive?
It's the exhaust definitely needs to come up. It scrapes, but other than that, it's really nice. It's a lot flatter. It doesn't dive as much going forward or stopping. What else? It just looks a lot cooler. It's so much smoother. It just kind of
Glides.
Yeah, it's like being on glass. Definitely, I found that I'm over driving the tires now. Like it's nothing. I was doing way too fast. Casually, it was pretty cool. Definitely a few things gotta work out though. The exhaust, the camber's got mad issues.
You can see the camera a little bit right there. Just how much it's sunken in.
Also gotta make some adjustments to the adjustable rear panhard bar to get the rear wheels to center up now that it's been lowered. It causes everything to shift over a little. But I'm pretty happy with it. I've been checking off all the things on my list, things I said I wanted to do at the beginning of the year, and things are happening. So stay tuned, yeah.
Alright, well that's about going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it, as we always do. You guys are awesome. So remember to go out there and do something awesome. Go ahead and leave us a like if you enjoyed this video and found it useful.
If you haven't already, subscribed and leave a comment below. Let us know what you think, or just say hi.
Peace!